The resources tab is going to be the meatiest of the preloaded sections, and that is because it has tons of references to outside sources like seed suppliers, soil suppliers, packaging suppliers, grants, and conferences that are not necessarily specific to a certain geography, popular softwares I found, sources for equipment and infrastructure, and other references to articles about food safety, how to get barcodes and UPCs for your retail, a handful of references to insurance providers for farms, as well as a ton of popular, at least popular to me, Instagram accounts, YouTube channels, YouTube videos, and things of that nature to help you and your team learn. So let's jump right into the first one. Remember, this is an inline database, so just hover over the section you want to explore more, hit the Open tab, and you'll see we have some subsections here, and these are all also inline databases. Now, I'm located in Durham, North Carolina, and being that I'm in North America and a lot of microgreen growers in the industry are in North America, I chose to fill out as best as I can some basic information for each of these sections according to North American providers. But I also linked to some of our blogs like seed and seed suppliers for North America, but also Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, and other parts of the world. So remember, this is just supposed to be a template. You can delete and add things according to your geography and things specific to your context. So at the top here, we have major seed suppliers in North America. Each one is linked. So if you click on that, that is going to be hyperlinked to the True Leaf Market website or the True Leaf Market wholesale website. You can always read the linked blogs to our website. And then soil providers, again, I don't get my soil from any of these. I get mine from a local nursery who sources it for us. But these are mega providers of various types of soil, more blogs about soil. Again, packaging with some notes on ones that I've used and what they're particularly good for. For example, compostable options or bulk options. In packaging, I included label makers and guns for creating lot stickers. There's some blogs for packaging as well, and then a catch-all for other things that are related to production, like BioSafe Systems makes Xeritol and Sanidate, which are very popular surface cleaners, as well as Ocean Solution and Gaia Greens, which are popular fertilizers. If we go next to the grants and conferences section, remember there are grants that are going to be really specific to your city, state, or county. And I've actually personally never received money from any of these sources. All of mine have been through state, county, and local or city sources. But these are some that I've explored over the years that could be useful to you. They're just more broad and broadly related to North America rather than to my context in Durham, North Carolina. For software companies, again, we have an inline database, but we have some categorization here based on what they're best for. So Squarespace, Wix, WordPress, GoDaddy, and Shopify are all good places for building your website. For sales, we have a handful of booking platforms like Calendly and SavvyCal for booking meetings with chefs. Keep is the CRM, the client relationship management software I use. There are plenty of other free and more affordable ones. RangeMe, Barn Door, Local Food Marketplace, all have to do with sales. Some of them sort of have to do with websites as well. Training documents, Notion is obviously where we are right now. Crop planning software, screen capture, and messaging, bookkeeping, and so forth, and some blogs to do with some of these things down below. Next, we can move on to equipment and infrastructure. And there's going to be multiple things for each of these sections of infrastructure or operations. And at the bottom, a blog that I really enjoyed writing and I think could be helpful are what tools and equipment to use for your scale of microgreen production. So some of these are going to be wildly too large or too expensive for almost everybody out there. For example, if we find harvesting, this harvester from Hamel is awesome. It can process like 1,000, 2,000 trays a day, but it costs $150,000. So there's a whole range of equipment in here for different preferences and different sizes of farms. Next, we have food safety. This is going to be a lot more limited because really it's just going to link you to the USDA website. depending on what type of food safety information you're looking for. And if you're looking for gap information, it's best found on the USDA website. However, if you click in here, you'll find a particular link that I found helpful. And if we go to the other one about FSMA, the Food Safety Modernization Act, we can see here that that is what that acronym means. PSR is a subset of FSMA. And the handful of PDFs I've uploaded here that you can download have to do with specific things about cleaning versus sanitizing, the basics of cleaning and sanitizing, how to decide where you fall on the USDA's Food Safety Modernization Act decision tree, how you're going to be regulated, where you fall in that PSR, or the food safety rule, and microgreens in particular, and so on and so forth. So these will be a lot of good learning resources. Next, we can go to the retails, barcodes, and UPCs. UPC, I believe, stands for Universal Product Code. And this is going to be really helpful if you're looking to get into retail. If you're looking to learn about barcodes, how barcodes work, where to buy barcodes, and all the specifics of making sure that they operate properly and that they're in this global system of recognized barcodes and such. There's going to be a lot, especially this UPCs and barcodes for microgreen packaging. A comprehensive guide is going to be everything you need to know and walk you through the process of actually getting barcodes with GS1. Insurance and legal is also going to be a very limited section. Next, I use Pi Insurance, and next is small business insurance. But a lot of small business specific type of providers actually won't insure farms. Farms are just categorically a weird uh, group of businesses that a lot of common insurance providers will not provide insurance for. So I've just gotten you started there. But again, here are some good blogs to read to get you in the mindset of what kind of insurance you might need. And then lastly, we have sort of content collectively: YouTube, podcasts, blogs, and Instagram. These are some people that have made a name for themselves creating content around microgreens that have a good reputation, with some notes about if they're still uploading, and what their channels might focus on. Like On the Grow really focuses on trials and experiments. There are some particular videos from certain creators that I like and I found over the years, and so I've linked them there, as well as social media, Instagram accounts that of farms that I just think are doing good things and are growing and can be learned from. So that's it for your resources page. Like I said, it's a lot of links to a lot of other outside sources. It's a place to compile references to things you might want to buy in the future, maybe as you scale, maybe as you pursue different certifications or learn about grants and certifications, grants and conferences in your area that are relevant to you and the context of your geography. So I hope this helps.